Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking for Monday the 8th of October. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. I did a huge leap overnight again, which is amazing, but the fact that people are loving my reading is the most amazing thing on the planet, so thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you on board. However, if my readings don't resonate with you, I'm fine with you moving on to the next reader. Oh, there's some awesome readers on Facebook. I have a few favourites. And some I watch just purely for the fun of watching them, because they are just, I don't know, just lots of fun to watch. I love the way everybody perceives the messages, and they all, if you watch a few, you get like a real stream of what's really going on too. So some people say don't watch too many, they'll confuse you, but I don't think that's true unless you're really taking everything from the message. If you're just looking for themes, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, what's cracking? What's cracking for Monday? Okay, King of Wands. Okay, now sometimes this can be your energy. I'm not feeling that here. I'm feeling that this is somebody coming into your life, somebody new that you're encountering, whether that be in a romantic sense or in a work sense. But this feels like a person to me, but we'll go a little deeper into that. The King of Wands is a very, attractive sort of man. He really stands his ground. He's hot, he's fiery, he's passionate. You might think he's sexy. He's often a man who's quite powerful. He can run a business. He can do pretty much anything. But he's the sort of man that has this, je ne sais quoi, this thing about him that's, really cool for you. He very often is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, however, not fixed. I'm not a big fixer on those things because I know for myself I'm a Capricorn, but I come across as a Libra all the time. The Libra readings resonate with me so much more. Now, on occasion, more than one occasion, it's been Capricorn, of course, but for my general energies, I come across much more as a Libra. It could be that he's a water sign, but he's got a Leo rising, for example. Or he could be an air sign, but he's got Libra moon. So don't get too fixed on that. Try and think about the energies. So if this man is someone you know already, or he's brand new to you, you will recognise him instantly, because he'll have this very sort of confident way about him. Okay. Very nice. Ten of Cups straight up for the day. I like it a lot. The Ten of Cups talks about, one cup represents love, and you've got 10 here. So we're talking about lots of love, happiness, joy. It's sort of like the little card to the sun, really, because it has the same energy to it. It's joyful, it's beautiful. And a lot of you may be feeling this way today. Obviously don't have Monday-itis, but that's okay. I find Mondays a little hard to get going. Once I'm going, I'm fine. But whatever this is, something is bringing something very joyful and beautiful into your life today. And this is something you deserve. You've obviously been doing it quite tough with the Justice card, so there's a need for the universe to bring in what's right for you today. So it could be that you've been going through a really tough time, and then today, this King of Wands might come in and deliver good news. You might be a job, it might be someone telling you they love you, want to be with you, ask you on a date. But this is the card of karma. It's the card of putting things right. As you can see, she can be a Libra card too, because she's got the scales here. But she's, holding her sword high. So she's not afraid to, face what she needs to face. She's very much about equaling up the scales, bringing things back into balance. Okay, and then we have a King of Cups. Funny, I mentioned the King of Cups at the beginning. So this is a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And like I said to you, he could be a water sign like this, or she could be a water sign like this, but may have some of the elements of the fire sign. So be in a very fiery, passionate sort of place. Either way, both of these feel like a person rather than more than one person, but this could be you. You could be one of those, you could be one of the water signs. It could be that you're just feeling very confident and in your space today and managing your emotions, you know, with some sort of temperance. It's like you've got things in balance here. You may be generally an emotional person, but maybe you're learning how to work with your emotions rather than let them work you. Because there's some sort of celebration coming in here. Now, I'm not sure what this celebration's about. It could be someone's asked you to marry them with the cards that are here. As I said, you could be celebrating because someone's offered you a new job. But definitely a celebration here, a definite sort of, you know, feeling really... it may be that you're catching up with friends about it too, talking to friends about this experience. For some of you, it would be a new baby, pregnancy. So we'll have a look as we go a little bit further. Always makes me think doubly with that card because of the whole three-party thing. And then we have a King of Swords. There's a lot of kings in this readings, and obviously this particular one, that there is, you know, there could be a lot of people you're dealing with at the moment. It could be that you have more than one man in your sights. And it could be that some of this is your energy too. Now, the King of Swords I often see when people are ready to go in and speak their truth about something. So if this is a work situation and you've got to go in and speak to somebody at work, it could be that you are ready to speak your piece, because this person here is very confident about speaking up for what is rightfully theirs. It's very much and it does feel more like an energy, really. Very much an energy of, you know, asserting yourself in a confident, cool and logical manner. And I like that, because to me that says if you're about to do this, you've done your homework, because you're really taking on the energy. Okay. Sorry, I'm just taking in the cards. Now this card comes out next, and it's the card of Strength. So you're on a little bit of a mission here today, maybe because you've woken up feeling very confident and very self-assured. And it's the day today when you feel like you need to address something. I like it because it's a good result here in the Three of Cups, in that you're celebrating whatever it is you need to do. But you're delivering something to somebody today, whether that be a message, as I said, of love, or whether it's a message of something to do with work, whether you, I strongly feel like you're on a mission to get something done today. It's like you've spent the weekend thinking about it, you've sort of faced all the demons and you're ready to go in and do something. Definitely. Okay, yes, because you're giving yourself a brand new start here, or a brand new start is coming to you because of this. This is where the Justice card seems to come in here. You're being rewarded for standing your ground. It's funny because there are no pentacles in this reading. There are a couple of cups, but it doesn't have a real love feeling about it. Now, don't forget, these energies can be reversed. So if you're not feeling like this morning, it may be someone else's and speaking to you. But somebody's ready to deal with something, work something out, have some sort of leveling out of the energy with this Justice card. There's some sort of karma being delivered here. It doesn't look like it's horrible or nasty or anything like that. It's just like someone really needs to tell you something. So you need to be ready to receive if it's not you. But it's going to result in a brand new start. I really like that. Look at that. And then the Fool comes out too. So this is something to do with a brand new start. It could be someone asking you out that you haven't been interested in previously. And the reason I say that is because there isn't a lot of feeling of love here, although we do have the Ten of Cups at the beginning, so you might be quite excited about that. But it doesn't have this feeling of a relationship yet. But brand new start here, ready to take a risk and jump out of the edge of the cliff on this one. It could be work. It could be business, and another card of balance. Somebody's going out today to balance out these scales. Somebody has really got some sort of mission in their head. They're firing on all cylinders here, on the, you know, because of the King of Wands. They're ready to speak their piece. They're in the King of Swords. They're ready to go for it. Something that you or somebody else in your life is about to do today. It's either someone that you're interested in coming to you, or it's you going out to fix things up in the world and put them straight. Whichever it is, there's a balance being brought around in this card too. So you could be dealing with someone who hasn't, made a move on you yet, and you want to let them know how you feel. That's possible too, because sometimes with the cards that are coming out here, I get a general feeling of no love travelling between the two people as yet. So you could be dealing with someone who's very standoffish, very cold, possible. But definitely this feeling of balance coming in. Oh, I like it. Look what we've got. The Empress is the last card here. Whoever's doing this, whether it's somebody coming to you, whether you're going to someone else, there's this feeling at the end of it. Look, at you go. Wow. It's like everything is just falling into place for you. You've resolved something incredibly good here. Now, if it was someone trying to have a baby, maybe you're going to get the news today that you've finally fallen pregnant. Very possible. You could have been, this definitely looks like that sort of spread. If you've been waiting for a loan for a house, definitely that sort of spread. Something is being put right here. Something is being put right, and you're the victor. Congrats, you're the victor. You're the person coming out on top. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So great start to the week, guys. Great start to the week. Oh, got oracle cards flying out everywhere. That's too many. I can't take that many. It'd take me more than 15 minutes to read them all. Okay. Still wants to send more than one card out. Okay, so Ariel comes out here and talks about psychic and spiritual experiences of changing the way you view the world and allow yourself, your spiritual gifts to open. Now, I quite like this because this is the feeling I'm getting here. There's someone sort of, getting in their own space and fixing things that aren't right. So they're learning that, if the world isn't giving back, sometimes you need to stand up and shout it to the rooftops. The other card that came up was Xana, and it says, you're protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you, and I ask you to relax and feel safe. Now, this one's really perfect because I feel like you've done a lot of thinking about this, and I feel like you've, realised that you're not getting back what you deserve here. But for some of you, it can be about finally falling pregnant, about finally getting that person to ask you out. It can be about you going out and doing what you need to do in regards to a work or a situation where you're feeling like you're receiving less than what you should be. But I love this Empress at the end. Beautiful reading. Thanks, guys.